What if I told you
Attack!
that
Whole
300
army!
men held
Ready to
off
fight!
100,000 soldiers for 3 entire days? No reinforcements, no retreat, no surrender. They knew they were going to die, every single one of them. And they fought anyway. This is not a movie. This is not a legend. This is what actually happened at Thermopylae in 480 BC. My name is written on this shield. I am a Spartan warrior. I stand shoulder to shoulder with 299 brothers. Behind us, the narrow mountain pass. In front of us, the largest army the world has ever seen. King Leonidas just gave the order. We hold this pass.
Ready to fight!
We buy time for Greece to prepare. We fight until every last one of us is dead. The Persians think this will be easy. They think we will run. But we are Spartans. We do not run. We do not surrender. We do not break. In 3 days, the Persian king Xerxes will learn what happens when you underestimate warriors who choose death over dishonor. This is the Battle of Thermopylae. This is how 300 men changed the course of human history. Chapter 1. Why we are here. August, for 80 BC. I am standing at the Hot Gates. That is what Thermopylae means. The Hot Gates. A narrow mountain pass between the cliffs and the sea. Only 50 feet wide at the narrowest point. This pass is the gateway to Greece. If the Persians get through here, they will burn Athens. They will enslave our families. They will erase Greek civilization from the earth. King Xerxes of Persia is coming. He has assembled the largest invasion force in history. 100,000 soldiers. Maybe more. Historians will debate the exact number for 2,500 years. But on this day, all that matters is this. They outnumber us 300 to 1. Why are there only 300 of us? Greece is celebrating a religious festival, the Olympic Games. Our laws forbid a full army from marching during sacred festivals. So King Leonidas chose his personal guard. 300 Spartans. All of them fathers. All of them with living sons to carry on their bloodlines. We knew this was a suicide mission before we left home. I remember my wife's face when I said goodbye. She handed me my shield. She said nothing. She did not cry. Spartan women do not cry. They breed warriors. But there is a secret. We are not alone. 7,000 other Greeks have joined us. Thespians, Thebans, Phocians. Not Spartans, but they came anyway. They know what is at stake. Still, the core of our defense is the 300. We are the tip of the spear. We are the ones who will hold the center. We are the ones who will not break. The Persians are 4 days away. We use that time to rebuild the ancient wall that guards the pass. We sharpen our spears. We oil our shields. We prepare to die. Chapter 2. The Persian army arrives. Day 1. Morning. The ground shakes. I feel it through my sandals. A low rumble that does not stop. Then I see them. The Persian army appears on the horizon like a moving mountain. Thousands upon thousands of soldiers. Their armor glints in the sun. Their banners fill the sky. The dust cloud they kick up blocks out the distant hills. This is what 100,000 men looks like. It is a sea of humanity. An unstoppable flood of warriors from every corner of the Persian Empire. Medes, Bactrians, Indians, Egyptians, Scythians, all marching under one banner. Xerxes rides at the front in a golden chariot. He wears a crown. He thinks he is a god. The Persians stop half a mile away. They set up camp. They are in no hurry. They think we will see their numbers and run. King Leonidas stands at the front of our line. He is 60 years old. His beard is gray. His face is scarred from decades of war. He does not look at the Persian army. He looks at us. He says one word. Tonight. We know what he means. The Persians will attack tomorrow. Tonight, we feast. Tonight, we prepare our minds. Tonight, we say goodbye to fear. That evening, a Persian scout rides toward our position. He carries a message from Xerxes. A demand for our surrender. The message is simple. Lay down your weapons. Leonidas sends back 3 words. Molenlab. Come and take them. The scout rides back. I see him report to Xerxes. Even from this distance, I can see the Persian king's reaction. He is shocked. He is insulted. He is about to learn what happens when you insult a Spartan. Chapter 3. The First Assault. Day 2. Dawn. The Persians send their first wave. 10,000 men. They march toward the pass in tight formation. Shields up. spears forward. They think their numbers will overwhelm us. They are wrong. The pass is only 50 feet wide. They cannot use their numbers. Only their front line can fight. And their front line is about to meet 300 Spartans who have trained for this moment since they were 7 years old. We stand in a phalanx formation, shield to shield, spear to spear. We are not 300 individuals. We are one organism, one wall of bronze and muscle. The Persians reach us. They thrust their spears. We block with our shields. We stab with our spears. Our technique is perfect. Our discipline is unbreakable. The first Persian soldier falls, then the second, then the third. Within minutes, the pass is clogged with Persian bodies. The soldiers behind them cannot advance. They are tripping over their own dead. They are panicking. We do not panic. We do not break formation. We stab. We push. We kill. For 2 hours, we hold. 10,000 Persians cannot break through 300 Spartans in a 50-foot pass. Finally, Xerxes calls them back. He cannot believe what he just witnessed. His soldiers are retreating. They are bleeding. They are terrified. We have not lost a single man. Xerxes is furious. He sends his elite troops, the Immortals. They are called Immortals because when one dies, he is immediately replaced. There are always exactly 10,000 of them. They are the best warriors Persia has. They are about to learn that Spartans are better. The Immortals attack. Same result. They cannot use their numbers in the narrow pass. We slaughter them. We break their formation. We send them running. By midday, the pass is stacked with Persian dead. The ground is slick with blood. The smell is overwhelming. Xerxes cannot comprehend what is happening. His spies told him the Greeks would flee. They told him this would be easy. But we are no. Chapter 4. The Traitor. Day 2. Night. We know this cannot last. Xerxes has 100,000 men. We are 7,000. Even with our superior position, eventually, they will find a way. And they do. A Greek traitor approaches the Persian camp. His name is Ephialtes. He is a local. He knows the mountains. And he knows a secret path. There is a goat trail that winds through the mountains and comes out behind our position. It is narrow. It is treacherous. But it exists. Ephialtes leads the Immortals up this path. They march all night. By dawn, they will be behind us. We will be surrounded. A Phocian scout sees them. He runs to warn Leonidas. The message reaches us just after midnight. Leonidas knows what this means. The battle is over. We have lost. Not because we broke, but because we were betrayed. He makes a decision. Most of the army will retreat. The Thespians, the Thebans, most of the Greeks will live to fight another day. But the 300 Spartans will stay. We will hold the pass as long as possible. We will buy time for the others to escape. We will die here. No one argues. No one complains. This is what we came here to do. I look at my brothers. We have fought together for 2 days. We have killed thousands of Persians together. Now we will die together. There is no fear in their eyes. Only determination. Leonidas gathers us at dawn. He speaks clearly. Breakfast well, men. Tonight we dine in hell. We eat. We sharpen our spears one last time. We adjust our armor. We prepare for the final stand. This is day 3. This is the day we die. Chapter 5. The final stand. Day 3. Morning. The Persians attack from the front and the rear simultaneously. We are surrounded. There is no escape. There is only death. But we are not finished yet. We fight back to back now. A circle of bronze and blood. The Persians pour into the pass from both directions. We cut them down. My spear breaks. I draw my short sword. I stab. I slash. I do not think. I only fight. A Persian blade cuts my arm. I do not feel it. I keep fighting. Another blade cuts my leg. I stumble, but I do not fall. A brother catches me. We hold the line. King Leonidas is at the center. He is 60 years old, but he fights like a man half his age. He kills 10 Persians in as many seconds. Then he falls. A spear pierces his chest. He drops to his knees. We drag his body to the center. We form a tighter circle around him. No Persian will desecrate our king's body. Not while we still breathe. The fighting becomes desperate. We have lost our spears. We fight with swords. Then our swords break. We fight with our shields. Then we fight with our fists and teeth. The Persians stop using spears. They use arrows instead. They fire from a distance. Thousands of arrows. The story goes that a Persian commander warned us. Our arrows will block out the sun. A Spartan named Dionysus replied, "Good. Then we will fight in the shade." The arrows come. A black cloud of death. They strike our shields. They pierce our flesh. But we do not stop fighting. One by one we fall. But we take 10 Persians with us for every Spartan who dies. I am bleeding from a dozen wounds. My vision is blurring. I can barely stand. But I am still standing. A Persian soldier charges at me. I block his spear with my broken shield. I stab him with my broken sword. He falls. Another comes. Then another. I kill them both. Then the arrows come again. One hits my shoulder. Another hits my side. I fall to my knees. I look around. Only a handful of us remain. Chapter 6. The Aftermath. The 300 are dead. Every single one. King Leonidas. The royal guard. All gone. But the mission was accomplished. The 3-day delay gave Athens time to evacuate. The Greek navy had time to prepare. The allied cities had time to unite. 1 month later, the Greeks destroy the Persian fleet at the Battle of Salamis. Without naval support, Xerxes cannot supply his army. He is forced to retreat. 1 year later, the Greeks defeat the remaining Persian army at the Battle of Plataea. The invasion is over. Greece is saved. Western civilization survives because 300 men refuse to run. Xerxes returns to Persia humiliated. He conquered nothing. He lost 20,000 soldiers to 300 Greeks. His empire never recovers. Greece enters its golden age. Philosophy, democracy, science, art. Everything that defines Western culture emerges from the civilization that the Spartans saved. The Spartans' sacrifice becomes legend. But it is not a legend. It is history. A stone marker is placed at Thermopylae. The inscription reads, "Go tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie." They obeyed their laws. They did their duty. They died with honor. And the world remembers. Chapter 7. Why it matters today. 2,544 years have passed since the Battle of Thermopylae. But the story still matters. Because it is not just about 300 men in ancient Greece. It is about what human beings are capable of when they refuse to surrender. The Spartans were not superhuman. They did not have magic powers. They had training. They had discipline. They had a choice. They could have run. No one would have blamed them. They were outnumbered 300 to 1. Retreat was logical. But they chose to stand. They chose to fight. They chose to die on their feet rather than live on their knees. That choice saved Greece. And saving Greece saved the ideas that Greece gave to the world. Democracy, the concept that people should govern themselves. Philosophy, the pursuit of truth through reason. Science, the study of the natural world. Freedom, the belief that individuals have rights. All of these ideas were born in Greece. And they survived because 300 Spartans held a mountain pass for 3 days. When you vote, you exercise a right that exists because of Thermopylae. When you speak freely, you enjoy a freedom that was defended at Thermopylae. When you think critically, you use a skill that was preserved at Thermopylae. The Spartans did not know they were saving Western civilization. They just knew they had a job to do. They had families to protect. They had a homeland to defend. So they fought. And they died. And the world changed because of it. The legacy. 300 men. 3 days. 1 mountain pass. That is all it took to change history. The Spartans knew they were going to die. They said goodbye to their families. They marched to Thermopylae with no illusions. They understood the mission. Hold the pass. Buy time. Die with honor. And they did exactly that. King Leonidas. The 300 royal guards. The 700 Thespians who stayed and died alongside them. They are not just names in a history book. They are the reason you live in a free society today. Their choice to stand and fight rippled through time. It inspired the Greeks to keep fighting. It gave birth to the golden age of Athens. It preserved the ideas that built the modern world. So the next time someone tells you that one person cannot make a difference, remember Thermopylae. Remember that 300 men held off 100,000. Remember that courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to act despite fear. Remember that honor is not about winning. It is about doing what is right even when the cost is everything. The Spartans lost the battle, but they won the war. And 2,500 years later, we still remember their names. Molenlabe, come and take them. That was the Spartan answer to tyranny. That was their answer to impossible odds. That was their answer to fear. And that answer echoes through history. This was the Battle of Thermopylae. This is why 300 Spartans matter. This is how 3 days changed the world forever.